Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is about my first 21-day fast, part 1, from Jimmy Moore. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. After Jimmy's success formally testing the ketogenic diet in 2012 and 2013, which led to a deeper understanding of nutritional ketosis, Jimmy thought it would be useful to try fasting again. Of course, he didn't need to try intermittent fasting. He was doing it practically on a daily basis because ketosis made it so easy. So he decided to revisit longer fasts to see if he could go beyond a week. He met Dr. Jason Fung in February of 2015, and after learning about the work that he was doing with over 1,000 patients using various fasting protocols to improve their health, Jimmy was intrigued by the idea of fasting for more than 1 week. Could he make it for 21 days in a row this time around? In September of 2015, Jimmy set out on a 21-day fast with only water, kombucha, bone broth with sea salt, together totaling well under 200 calories a day. Well, technically this was not a pure fast since there was some minimal caloric intake. Dr. Fung advised Jimmy that he would get most of the benefits of a water-only fast with that protocol. Jimmy shared daily updates during the fast on his Periscope channel. Predictably, his weight came down very quickly, as did his blood sugar levels. They went into the 70s and even upper 60s, with zero signs of hypoglycemia. Jimmy checked his blood ketones as well, and while they started at very low levels, they catapulted to well above 2.5 millimoles by day 4 of the fast. He felt euphoric and surprisingly energetic. Unlike the previous time he did a longer fast, his first day of fasting was extremely easy because he was already used to fasting for 24 hours with his ketogenic diet. Day 2 was the most difficult for him because the desire to eat was much more intense than he had expected. But then something incredible happened. Once he got past the second day, fasting became surprisingly simple. It was almost too easy to just not eat. The notion that if you don't eat, you'll experience an increasing feeling of hunger the longer it lasts is simply not true. In fact, Jimmy would say that after fasting for a few days, you will actually feel more normal than perhaps you ever have before. And when you don't think so much about what you'll eat, when you'll eat, and where you'll eat, and all the other social customs surrounding food, it frees you up to do other things. You'll realize the urge and desire to eat is more mental than physical. So, how did Jimmy's 21-day fasting attempt go? Well, he made it a total of 17 and a half days, only to be sabotaged by something that he really didn't expect: stress from traveling. His wife and him went on vacation with friends in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, beginning on day 15 of the experiment, and by the evening of the 17th, his stomach was growling for 45 minutes straight because it was so close to bedtime. He decided to wait until the next morning to see if the hunger could dissipate. It did not, so he broke the fast with just a few days short of his original goal. But he listened to his body, and that is always very important when you're fasting. It's not a big deal to end the fast when it becomes obvious it's time to stop fasting. Jimmy fasted for nearly 3 times longer than he had ever in his entire life, so he was pretty stoked. But the fact that he had to stop showed him how profoundly impactful the stress can be. And now he started taking active measures to reduce stress in his life. Meditation, less time online, yoga classes, and regular massages all help. Because Jimmy has severe insulin resistance due to years of poor nutrition, he thinks stress probably impacts him more than most. If he can figure out this piece of the health puzzle, then maybe a book called Stress Clarity could be in the future. Stay tuned. So, that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.